Hello everyone, in this video we are going to solve another type of question that may be asked in your SA2. The question says a vessel is in the form of an inverted cone, its height is 8 cm and the radius of its top, which is open, is 5 cm. It is filled with water up to the brim. When lead shot, each of which is a spare of radius 0.5 cm are dropped into the vessel, 1/4 of the water flows out. Find the number of lead shot dropped in the vessel. Now, this is important here. This is the cone which is filled with water up to the brim, means this is completely filled with water. The height of this is 8 cm and the radius is 5 cm. Now, certain lead shot which is in the shape of a spear is dropped inside this cone, and 1/4 of water from this flows out. Now, two things are important here. The first is, this question is based on Archimedes principle. And now, what is Archimedes principle says? According to Archimedes principle, if I have a container, let's say a cylinder, and it is filled with water, if I place something inside this container, this thing will displace the same amount of water which is, or you can say the water which is flown out will be equal to the volume of this cube. So the volume of this cube will displace the same amount of water from this cylinder. So, or in other words, you can say that the water which has been flown out is equals to the volume of this thing. So the first thing is, here the volume of all these spares will be equals to the 1/4 of the volume which has been taken out, and 1/4 of the volume will be the 1/4 of this complete cone. So here the volume of n numbers of spare, we don't know how many spares are placed, will be equals to the volume of water displaced, or you can say water which has been flown out. So because this volume of all the spares are equal, so we can say that the n number of spares and the volume of spare is 4/3 pi r cube will be equals to the volume of water which has been displaced, which is equals to the 1/4 of the volume of this cone, and the volume of cone is 1/3 pi r square h. So this will be the formula for this particular question. One thing is important, whenever the question is about Archimedes principle, you need to equate the two volumes. One is the thing which has been emerged, or you can say placed in that container, and the water which has been displaced, or you can say which is flown out. The volume of these two will be equal. There is another thing, is whenever you need to find number of something, you always have to divide bigger volume by smaller volume. This is same as this formula, where the number will be this bigger volume, which is the volume of this cone, is divided by this smaller volume which is this volume of this spare. So after doing this complete, we come to this conclusion that the bigger, if you want to find the number of something, we have to divide bigger volume by smaller volume. So we remember this this thing as our formula. So whenever we have to find the number of things, we divide bigger formula by smaller volume. Now n will be equals to, bigger volume is 1 by 4, 1 by 3, pi, the value of pi is 22 upon 7. The value of, or you can say, you can cancel the values of pi here. You don't need to solve it. 1 upon 3 pi. This r is different for both. So this will be pi. The radius of cone is 5. Multiplied by 5 is multiplied by 8. And whole upon this value, smaller value, which is 4 upon 3 into pi into the radius of this sphere is given to you as 0.5 centimeters. So that will be 0.5 multiplied by 0.5 multiplied by 0.5, and if I remove the decimal, there will be 30 added in the denominator. So the value pi can be cancelled with pi. 2 5 can be cancelled with 2 5. Now if you are not able to solve this directly, what I have done is I have placed these things in the when I shift this complete thing in the multiplication form, this will become 1 upon 4 multiplied by 1 upon 3. Pi is cancelled, so this is 5 into 5 into 8. And when this complete thing shifted to multiplication, it gets reciprocal, means denominator becomes numerator and numerator becomes denominator. So this will become 3 into 1000 whole upon 4 into 5 into 5 into 5. That is why I am cancelling these 5 with these 5s. Now this 4 be cancelled 2 times. 2 can be cancelled 2 times. And this 3 can be cancelled with this 3, and this will become this is 1000 upon, in the denominator only 2 and 5 is there, so 5 into 2 is 10. So when this is cancelled out, so the number of small spares, or you can say the small lead shot which are inside this cone are 100. So this is how you can solve this particular question. I hope you have understood how this question are formed. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel, and if you have any problem in maths, you can directly contact to us. The phone number, the email address and the WhatsApp number is given below in the description. Thank you.